Hey guys, welcome to the season premiere of the Ballers Gang. I'm your host that does the most. I know you're tired of me, but I'm not tired of you. That's why you stay here. Kevin Koya. And with me, I have the Ballers. When I say Ballers, I have Miriam.
Ballers. Hi everyone, I'm Adams and I'm the Empress for this season.
You already know, name's Ike. I'm your main host and your Johnny man and your biggest baller. Let's go.
Yo, it's Eric Johai, your fitness guide throughout the season 3 of the Ballers Nation.
So on this special segment, what we're trying to do is break down former activities that happened, get to know what happened, get to know the inside of things that you didn't actually get to hear or know direct from the source. So we'll go direct, firstly to Empress. Empress, how are you doing today?
Good, I'm okay.
As usual, now Empress vibes.
You know.
So tell us, first edition, second edition, now we're here for the Ballers edition. What would you have to say entirely for the Ballers Gang, basically? What we should look out for, or what are you looking out for?
I can tell you that it's going to, when you say Ballers vibe, you're going to get the Ballers vibe. So the first season was Paparazzi edition. It wasn't even the Ballers vibe, and we balled. Like, it was crazy. Eric, you were there now. It was crazy. We had so many things. From the boat cruise to beach parties. We had so many things, So it was amazing. It was awesome.
Okay, so
I'll still come back to the parties. Don't worry.
right, I was gonna say let's just keep that so that I don't get
I'll
it.
come back to that.
I'm going to go to the host that doesn't do the most like me, but still keeps it, classy,
Keep it 100.
keeps it
The
stylish.
classic man.
Okay, how you doing?
I'm doing amazing.
Oh, I don't know if you heard me say this earlier, but they couldn't get a perfect host than you for this special edition, right?
Well,
Did you hear me say it before?
I heard you say that. It made me feel special.
Yeah, because that's it. So, being a baller, being someone that's been into fashion and lifestyle, you do this without actually thinking about it. I see how unintentional your content are, but they are really precise. What do you think we should be looking out for when it comes to contestants this year?
Well, this year I think we're looking for contestants that are out there, contestants that are not afraid to bring out the vibes, like contestants that are very social, very outgoing, and they don't want to keep it in. They're not quiet. We want loud. We want to make a lot of noise. When you're bowling, A, B, C, D has to know.
Bring down the room.
You have to be the loudest in the room.
In public schools, were ballers.
So that is what we're looking for this year. We're not looking for conservative people. We're looking for people that are not afraid to shout. Be loud. Be the loudest in the room. Be the highest in the room. Whatever it is you're doing, make sure the volume is up.
Okay.
That's what's up.
So going to Eric, having been the anchor of the first season, coming back because you know that the gang vibe is always lit. You're like, I gotta be back here. So being actually a nightlife influencer yourself, for you personally, what do you think will be the it factor for the new contestant that will make you know that, this person has a spot to win this edition?
Being on the first one was the Paparazzi edition, right?
Yeah,
like Miriam said, it wasn't even the Ballers edition, but we had so much fun. Like we had parties at different locations. We had a beach party. We balled with Odion Igalo at one of the parties. Like it was a lot of balling and chilling. And now that it's the Ballers edition, you have to be a baller, man. Like to have a sport, you have to
gotta represent.
Is that easy? You have to ball. To have a sport.
So still keeping it with you, and then again being the anchor for the first season that Tiana won. Would you say she used her platform well?
I feel like she used it wonderfully. Because what I can remember, Tiana was one of the most active contestants. Even while I was the fitness guide on season 1 as well. And while we're having our fitness one-on-one in the morning, she was the most active person. She comes up to me like, yo, Eric, let's do it this way, or let's try this and that and that. So seeing her win, I was like, there was no surprise about it. So I felt like she did really well. Going forward, after she won, she was in 2 movies. One I can remember, the signature movie, so the blockbuster movie in the cinema. So that was really, really impressive for me. Then when she traveled as well, she was in another movie. Again, I was like, okay, she's really doing so well for herself. Also, she had like a fitness apparel brand out. So we're kind of like competitors in the market at the end of the day because people are buying her and buying mine as well. So I was really happy seeing her do all those things. So yeah, she did really good.
Yeah.
So I'll go to Miriam, you know, being the Empress, you saw Chiagalo as well. What would you say were the 2 factors that were the 8 thing that you knew that, okay, this person was the front runner and then at the end of the day, was most deserving of the title?
Well, for Tiana, she was always determined. Like you said, she was always the first to come out. In fact, in the house in the first season, she was the cook all through. She was always, whenever there's a task given, she's always coming out to do it. She's always giving her best, And I think she learned so well because even in the second season, she did Eric's job. Like she was the instructor and she did so well. I was surprised at the things that she did. And even after the show, the things she's been doing has been amazing. And it still comes down to what I keep saying. You just have to bring out your best. That is the only way people are going to get to see you. People are going to get to recognize you. Bring out your best. So yeah.
So I'm gonna go to Ike, then I will have like a general question for everyone that would be hilarious. Ike, obviously the gang reached out to you for this season. What was the you know when you check a brand, you know that this is like a brand you want to be associated with.
Yeah.
What was that thing for you that you were like, okay? Because I mean, if we're being honest, like again, generally, we know that a lot of people use the word gang, and a lot of times they don't even represent what a gang is supposed to be in the lifestyle and like lifestyle and entertainment space. So for you, what was that thing that you saw like you're like, okay, yes, this is something that I would love my brand to be associated with, because we know obviously you're already a big brand.
Yeah, so I think for me, if you go to my page, you will see
we go every day.
Yeah, you see lifestyle, you see fashion. Yeah, I'm very big on both of those things. And when you say ballers, that's like heavy on lifestyle. And so it correlates with my brand. Like it's the same theme. So I'm like, definitely, like when Mr. Breeze reached out to me, I'm like, and he said, oh, he's trying to do the third edition, and he's like, this season is going to be the Ballers vibe. I'm like, sign me up, say less. Before he even mentioned any other thing, I said, say less.
I mean,
already, I knew the previous host, which are like my very good friends. I mean, J. Paul did it last year. Eric. Guys. So if those guys can be on it, then definitely, like, say less. I would jump on it without any influence.
Awesome. So since we're keeping on the fashion scene, this is a general question that everyone has to answer. To me, it's hilarious because I can't wait to hear what everyone says. What is that one thing that if you find in the luggage of a contestant, it's a no-no for you? Fashion item. Okay, let's do this. What fashion item do you think is a plus that a contestant should have? And what fashion item do you think is like what are you thinking? I want to hear everybody. I will go last.
Fashion item.
Yeah.
That if I think I see.
You're like, it's a plus. Like, oh, this is good.
Or like a
item, it can be anything, basically. Please don't say a dildo.
Oh.
Is that? Do you know?
That really
because Eric was like, can I say
when we started talking?
Yeah.
In my head, I'm like, I remembered this thing I saw on Instagram about that woman that had a dildo in our lodge.
Right, so you see,
I'm like, that's not fashion item, right?
Yeah, that's my fashion item. It could be.
So obviously, I'm very big on accessories, yeah. So any accessory, glasses, jewelry, silver, gold, whatever it is, I'm very big on accessorizing. So
what's a no
when I
for
see
you?
anyone with accessories and they're heavy on accessorizing, I like that.
What's a no-no for you?
When it comes to for fashion, a no-no will be. I don't think there's a no-no when it comes to fashion. Fashion is very, very versatile.
Very versatile.
You need to like find your style. and something that might be a no-no to use a yes to a lot.
Somebody else, exactly.
So,
I totally agree.
There's no limit. There's no limit in fashion.
So, ladies and gentlemen, it was literally a trick question. That this goes further to show you that this is the elite when it comes to balance guy. Because it was a fucking trick question, and then everyone was on point with it. So, Miriam, back to you. Empress. What is that one thing that because we want to go all the way. What is that one thing that a former contestant has done that you're like, what were you thinking?
So I think it was the last day of the first edition.
No, I'm not. You can drop names. That's what we're here for. Drop names.
So let's go look it up.
I'm not going to put the, but I'm just going to say the general one. I think we're asking questions, and then I think that was Nomsy. Nomsy went so deep with Pearl. So there's
Drop names.
Oh.
What was it? They had a conversation.
Yeah, it was like, you are a low-class bitch. I'm like, okay. I cannot even be on the road and pick you up. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm sure you regret this later. Of course not me. I'm not the housemate.
I was about to
And then I was expecting, her to like respect. She was really odd because she couldn't really say much. And Eric was just there like, okay, what's going on?
We're witnesses.
Yeah, because it was the last day, and then we were just asking questions and trying to know how their experience was so far. We're together, and then we asking them, and then that came up. It's like if I was the one. Hey!
Kanipe is me.
You understand?
You get it.
Hey! And she was just like, I think she was really hurt by it, and she couldn't really see anything. It's something. It's really painful when you call someone in quotes. I don't want to use the word like prostitute or something. You get like it's really painful. So she couldn't really say anything. So I think that's the one thing I was like, did you just do that? Like, it's going to be out there forever. You get. So that was that was a no-no.
Eric, what about you?
Yeah, it was.
Something the housemate did.
Yeah. By the way, before you go, Ike just said go low. I'm of the version of if they go low, I go low.
Oh yes. Honestly, if I was there that day, I would have gone
How low
lower.
can you ever go though?
Have you heard me speak?
There's sometimes I need to give people back.
Have you heard me speak?
Like.
Bonus round. I literally went for an audition recently. And you know how these things are that judges feel like because they're sitting on that seat, they can do whatever the F they want to say. I went low. And when they said I'm sorry, I'm like I'm leaving too. So like to answer your question, I would go low.
Sometimes some people deserve it. Actually.
Yeah, they do.
Eric,
you can just be very demeaning and you're like, what did you have to do
for
that?
no reason.
No reason.
Eric, what about you?
Mine is it's something that would piss off anyone that's into like fitness and all of that. Because I think one of the mornings when everyone's going to come out for like the morning workouts and all that, someone came out with jeans. Everyone is quiet now because I don't mean anything to you.
No.
No, I understand. That's what I'm looking at you.
For me, I didn't. When you said jeans, I'm like, what it transcribed to my head was gyms.
Gyms. I was so mad. Like they could not understand my level of anger. I was like, just go inside and come out again. Don't work out for you.
I don't
that was it for me.
Like it brings us back to fashion, right? There's every outfit for every occasion.
I am looking forward to the fashion.
Oh my god, I was coming to you on that. I was gonna say
I can't wait for it.
I was gonna say what is that ensemble that a contestant will wear that you'll be like, did you look at the mirror? So take us through what you think you will see that will make you tell.
Just a bunch of no.
That'll make you tell the client.
Maybe if they wear more than like 3 colors, because part of fashion, like you also need to know the colors to wear,
Combine, yeah.
the colors to combine,
The colors that mix.
the colors that mix, you know.
I think
And-
for me, I don't know.
And I'm ready to, like, you know, school people. I mean, if you're ready to teach them, I mean, it's part of the job, you know.
I'll sign up. I'll sign up.
To
I
be
think
honest,
for me,
yeah.
right, it's like
Okay.
when you're giving a theme to come to a party and then you're hearing old school party. And then you're coming with something and I'm like, did you not hear old school? Did you not hear 80s or something? Like, why are you
Vintage or
looking like a
Gatsby.
Gen Z? Do you understand?
To be honest, I feel like Ike has been too professional and too calm for me.
It's
So I'm
made of
gonna
class,
ask him this
man.
question, and I hope he answers here. Ike, as a host, yeah, what is that vibe you get from a contestant? Either like maybe from question you ask or their attitude that will make you want to go unprofessional. Like, be honest, like that you make you want to say, give me code, let me wipe this place. Don't tell us nothing, cause
Well, maybe if they're being like super disrespectful. Yeah.
I think it's respect is not even by words alone, it's by your
By
countenance,
action,
by
yeah.
the ways
Yeah,
in which
when
you
they're
just-
being-
Yes.
When they're being disrespectful, like, you should recognize that at the end of the day, you're a contestant and I'm the host. So there's a bigger baller over you.
Oh, I like
So
that
you
one.
better recognize that.
okay, that's good. That's good.
There's levels to this thing, like-
Again, Ike wanted to stay and remain professional, even how much I'm
That's
trying to
right.
like it.
Like, I'm not gonna lose
So
my
before I
cool.
round up this edition, I want everyone to go around and tell us, for people that have watched like first edition, second edition, they're about to watch this third edition that they didn't partake in the gang reality show. Tell us like what you need to tell them. Everyone needs to look direct to the camera and tell them your mind in less than 1 minute per person. Who wants to go first?
From you.
Okay, Eric, we still want to start from
Good
you.
question again.
So, for people that haven't partaked in the first edition, second edition, third edition, but they'll be watching, you know how it is, like every reality show, people are like, is this for me? Should I do this?
Yeah.
So, like, what do you have to say to them?
To be honest, I see you on Trump.
You asked the question.
No, I don't.
Did you want to go next? Maybe.
Well, I would say, like, first of all, have you seen the house? Have you seen the house?
Have you seen the host?
The house is
The host?
like, I came in here today and I'm like, okay, I was blown. I was in awe because it's beautiful. The art, the architecture, the aesthetics, like everything here is well set up. So we the hosts and the people, like the main brothers, we have our work cut out for us.
Honestly.
With me, I felt like I should be a contestant. When I came in here, I'm like, why shouldn't I be a contestant? Like,
I
take
get
me
that.
back, let me
I
one
get
sign
that.
up.
I
So
get
trust me, like, coming here, man, anyone that's maybe having double mind, you cannot have double mind about this. This is an experience. It's an adventure. Like, the people you would meet, everyone here has a gift and something to impact in your life. So, like, that's it for me, man.
Thank you, Miriam. Empress. Give them the Empress word.
I'll just say, if you have a double mind, you shouldn't, because what's it going to take from you? Nothing. Like, literally
Yeah.
nothing. You get to meet new people, you get to have the best time of your life, you get to learn new things, you get to experience new things, and then you get to put yourself out there for people to see you. Who doesn't want people to see them? Who doesn't want to,
Exposure.
you get the exposure you get from it is just amazing. So you should be there, really. There's no
What-
excuse.
what about you,
There's really
Evan?
no excuse, right?
I feel like you don't have anything to lose. From the name alone, everyone wants to ball. That's how I feel. So you should want to be here and ball with people. You're gonna meet people, your fellow contestants. If you don't win, you're gonna make friends, lifetime friends, and people are gonna impact your life positively. So once you come, make the right friends, make the right decisions, meet the right people, and I mean, you have nothing to lose. It's all a plus to you.
And for me, I would say the fact that I will be talking to you from backstage, seeing the creator of these shows work tirelessly to put this together, to see and hear them talk about like after event commitment. We don't hear a lot of that where the people backstage are wanting to make sure like they don't just groom you for just the show. They are grooming you for the outward. They're trying to use. They're using their own connection to push you out there and then get you to whatever desired dream you want. I mean, think about it. Look at it. The first winner, the second winner. They're not currently in Nigeria. They're in spaces that they want to be in. That they are making them explore.
Honestly, like,
making them explore the opportunities that they want. Like, what are you waiting for? Like, we're sitting here. Why are you sitting down in your house? You better get on, Instagram, follow every social media platform that the gang provides to you, and then get involved. Before we round up, because I know you've had so much fun, but the ballers need to go ball. I need them to tell me. I know I've stressed them a lot, but I mean, you see that they're having fun. So one thing I'll say, one attribute that you think you want to look out forward to the new contestant coming in, just one attribute, and then we call it a day. I can go first though. I'm looking for originality. I'm looking for originality and personal representation. In the world that we live in right now, we see how a lot of things are quoted as beauty standards or classy or original that might not be as original to you. And you might be that person that might be the light to your community, be it black, be it tall, be it short, be it fat, be it slim, be it fashionable, be it expressive, be it loud. Come represent your community, and you don't know that you can be that beacon that everyone wants to see and project and be like, oh, this person can be on TV, I can do it too. So that's what I personally am looking out for, personal originality.
Well, me, just like personal originality, I'm also looking out for like individual difference, which is basically what makes you stand out, what makes you to be considered, one of the top 3 ballers on the hierarchy. You get what makes you a big man, what makes you a big woman, what makes your star shine. Everyone has that individual quality, that individual difference that separates them from the rest. So that's what I'll be looking out for. You might be the smallest person in size in the room, but you have the biggest heart, you have the biggest star, you have the biggest star quality. You get, whatever it is you have, it has to speak volumes. So that's what I'll be looking at.
I think mine is like similar to his, because I'm looking for someone who would, from the first day you're coming into the house, you're showing us what you have. Like, you're not waiting, because you never can tell if you would leave the house the next day, You're showing yourself, you're showing us your skills, you're showing us your talent, showing us, I can do this, because people are going to watch this thing, right? You want someone to say, oh, I think this person can actually do this. I have this project coming up. This person will play a very big role in it. Showcase yourself, put yourself out there. It might not be acting, it might not even be music, it might be something else. It might be, drawing, it might be anything.
Yeah.
I want to see that thing, because I want to see drama. I'm in for the drama.
Like our empress just said, you don't have time because there are a lot of different personalities that live in the house. So don't try and say, I'll start showing myself next week, or let me chill. There's no time to chill. If you chill, you leave.
You snooze, you lose.
Exactly. So once you're in, just try to, show what you can do. And you don't know what's going to happen from there. Someone's going to pick you up, going to love you, going to show you whatever. So, just try to show what you have as quickly as possible. That's what I would say.
Oh guys, I know you're having so much fun. We had so much fun, but I gotta go. I just want you to know, follow the gang reality show
on social media.
All the social media will be presented
follow
down
all your
here.
hosts.
Follow your hosts, and then you have comments. You have goodwill for contestants, questions, whatever it is you have. We're open to it. This is just the premiere edition, but we'll have more of it that would address whatever question you have. So feel free, send in questions. Let's get to hear from you. And then till next time, keep balling, because we are the Ballers Gang.
Let's go,
guys. Oh my God, yours are amazing. Yours are amazing.
Yeah.